Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I want to talk about some controversy that people are freaking talking about, or people have been talking about like a couple weeks ago. So there was this guy on TikTok, I guess he goes by the alias of Johnny Elbows, or that's his real name, I don't know, but he goes by Johnny Elbows, okay? I'm pretty sure Elbows is not his real fucking name, or last name, because the elbows thing is just because of the way his arms look, right? His arms are deformed, and the rest of his body is actually fucking deformed. Listen, guys, I don't condone making fun of people who are deformed. Most people who are actually deformed are mentally ill, right? Some people like to say I'm deformed. I'm not deformed, okay? When I was a kid, I looked like every other fucking person, right? That's the thing. I look like every other fucking person, aside from my teeth. A lot of people say, oh, the teeth, you gotta get the teeth fixed. It's like, I know that. Do you think I can afford 10 grand? You know how much it would fucking cost, dude? People say it's not 10 grand. Bullshit. In this fucking state, it is 10 grand. It is 10 grand to freaking get your teeth fixed. Or to get new teeth. Whatever it may be, costs a lot of money that I can't afford. And I'm sorry, but dental insurance won't cover it. It'll cover about $1,500 of it, and then the rest you got to pay off. So 10 grand minus $1,500, how much is that? $8,500. $8,500. That's $8,500. Look at that. Anyway, so we're talking about this guy, Johnny Elbows, right? All you know. Sidetracking aside, Johnny Elbows is some guy who's people are making videos on him incredibly rudely. They're talking about him. They're basically bullying him, right? They're basically making an example out of this guy, and he has mental issues. I mean, bruh, you understand that the guy has mental issues. You understand that he's obviously mentally challenged. And you're still making these videos just to make an example out of somebody. It's absolutely disgusting. These fucking people, a lot of them being younger than me, right? I'm 29 right now. Some of these people are either younger than me or older than me. Which I can understand the younger ones do because they have no respect. And they need to learn respect. Take a look at freaking Predator Vultures guy, freaking, what was his name? Chet, whatever he goes by. Okay? His real name's Alex something, I don't know. Anyway, take a look at him. No respect. 6 years younger than me. Take a look at freaking Predator Catchers PA. No respect for anyone. Especially if you have a mental illness. Or he assumes you have a mental illness, right? If he assumes you have a mental illness, your worth to him is garbage. Garbage. He doesn't have any respect for that type of person. He doesn't understand that type. He can't put himself in those shoes because he's a bigot, because he's a fucking piece of shit. Same thing with freaking Chet Goldstein, okay, who we just mentioned. Probably, I would assume probably the same thing with freaking, what was it, Protect the Innocent, Misty, you know, Misty. Fucking, she's fucking wild, man. She's a dumb motherfucker. I've never seen a 39-year-old so fucking dumb in my life. Dude, it's incredible. And you say, how do you know she's 39? I know her real name, guys. I know her real name. I know her age. I know everything about her. I know she has 2 or 3 kids. I don't know how many, honestly, but I know she has a few kids, right? A few. And a husband. What does that tell you? I've done my research. And I'm pretty sure the person who I think she is her. You know? I'm pretty sure. Out of everybody in Florida, only one person that I found looks exactly like her, without a mask on. I mean, she usually wears a mask on her YouTube videos, but for her, it's like, come on, without a mask on, I'm pretty sure she'd look like that. Okay, let me tell you. But anyway, and plus her videos sort of gave away her location. She frequents one place in the entire state of Florida, mostly for her catches. She has to be from that fucking area. It's just common sense, logic. And I already knew she was a resident of Florida. It was fucking easy to figure out. Some guy tried to lie to me and say she wasn't. Imagine that. But anyway, Johnny Elbows. Back on from sidetracking. Johnny Elbows. Everyone's trying to make an example of him. I don't agree with this fucking shit. I mean, I understand that the kid. I'm assuming he's freaking young, right? He has to be younger than me. But I'm assuming he's like young and he young 20s, and he has some mental capacity maybe of a teenager, right? Maybe a teenager, maybe a 12-year-old. I don't know. I'm not talking to the guy, right? I don't know anything about the guy, but you can tell by his actions, what he does, you know, his demeanor, and the fact that he's deformed, that he is not mentally competent. And yet people are thinking that his actions are, you know, obviously his actions are offensive, right? Obviously, he should not have said what he said about whoever that miner was. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to, you know, be talking about this shit, because this shit is fucking, like, people talk about this shit all the time. People upload, like, content based on, you know, predators and stuff. And it's like, look, I don't want to see that shit, number one, because it's not entertaining content. All of you have, like, testosterone levels the size of King Kong. You're just like, I gotta beat a fucking predator because I'm pissed at the world because they exist. It's like, bro, who cares, okay? It's not your kid getting freaking molested. And these people haven't even molested anybody. All these people are fucking dumb individuals who make a mistake. And I will tell you this, you'll never see me go after a predator on this channel. And the reason for that is, number one, most of them aren't on YouTube, right? So I have no reason to go after somebody who's not on YouTube. The second thing is, if they were on YouTube, I probably would flag them down. To be honest with you, because they shouldn't be on YouTube. TikTok is fine, you know. I upload to TikTok, but then again, on TikTok, it's far different than YouTube, right? Far different than YouTube. But the point of the matter is, this guy is deformed. He's mentally challenged. Probably severely mentally challenged. I don't know his living situation, but I can tell you from what it looks like he is severely mentally challenged. And he said something he shouldn't have said. You know, it could be taken anyway. I mean, he could have said it in a sexual manner. He could have said it in a, you know, she's cute, you know. I don't know. I'm not in his head, right? I don't know what he actually fucking was meaning at the time. You have to be aware that freaking when you hear something, you have to ask for clarification, especially if they have a mental issue. If they have a mental issue, you have to ask for clarification. Otherwise, you're not going to understand what's in their head. So you have to ask for clarification. You can't just get offended and shit. And I'm the one saying this, and I get offended more than most people of, you know what I get offended by? Attitudes. Bigotry. Hatefulness. That's what I get offended by. I get pissed off. Disrespect. That's what pisses me off. Why do you think I got freaking, like, at least quite a few predator catchers fucking terminated? Okay? Why do you think I did? Because they're offensive. They're disrespectful. They need to learn a fucking lesson. And I don't care. I am making sure they know that if they fucking don't turn their shit around, then I'm just going to keep doing it. And it's going to be their fault because they can't learn. Okay? But let me tell you, stop making videos on this guy. This guy, do you actually believe this guy is a threat? He has the mentality of a child. He's not applicable to be held accountable for his actions or for what he said, right? You can't hold him accountable. He has the mental capacity of a child. Jesus Christ, man. Look, I understand accountability for the people who actually can think like an adult or are thinking like an adult, who actually are evil, who are, you know, they're just like, I don't care what I did. But somebody like this, no. Unacceptable. And I'm just saying. I'm not protecting anybody, by the way. I'm speaking the truth. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Unsubscribe, or maybe you're not a subscriber. Anyway, I'll see you in the comments, I guess. Bye.